number 14. In question 14, we're going to be learning how to find the range of a function using the specified domain and the function in algebraic form. Okay? The question reads, the function f of x equals 2x squared plus 6x minus 12 has a domain consisting of integers from -1 to -2 to 1 inclusive. So basically we add the endpoints. Which set represents the corresponding range values for f of x? Okay? Alright, so we remember what integers are, right? So integers are basically whole numbers, 0 and their opposites. So let's recall that. Let's note that down so we don't forget. Recall the following. Recall the following concerning integers. Integers are whole numbers, 0 and their opposites. Okay? So what am I talking about here? Whole numbers, 0 and their opposites. Integers are 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 plus or minus 3, and it goes on and on forever. Alright, so those are what integers are. Now let's go ahead and also note something that we have to do when you're writing elements of a set. When you're writing elements of a set, remember that you do not repeat elements, and you order it in increasing order. Alright, so keep that in mind. Alright, so let's note that down. Something to note concerning the set notation. What do you want to note? You want to note that elements are ordered. Elements are ordered, and there are no repetitions. No repetitions. Okay, you'll understand what I'm talking about in a second. So let's go ahead and start off by writing down what the function is. So the function is 2x squared plus 6x minus 12. Okay? And the domain are integers from -2 to 1 inclusive. So what are we looking at? We're basically looking at -2, -1, 0, and 1. Alright? So how do we find the range? The range is basically what you get when you input the domain values into the function. So the range values are going to be the function evaluated at -2, the function evaluated at -1, the function evaluated at 0, and the function evaluated at 1. Okay? You can do this by hand. You just simply plug in these values into this function and use your order of operations to simplify. But since the use of a calculator is permitted on this test, we're going to use it to expedite the computation process. Okay? So for y1, we're going to put in the function 2x squared plus 6x minus 12. Enter. So we just need the values from -2 to 1, so we can go to table setup. It tells us where to start from. So table start, let's start from -2, and it will be increasing by 1. Since we're going by integers, increase by 1. Okay? Enter. So let's see what the table looks like. This is what the table looks like. So -2 is -16, -1 is -16, 0 is -12, 1 is -4. So let's write that down. We have -16, -16, and what was the other one again? Let's see. -12 and -4. Alright, negative 12 and negative 4. Now, if you want to write this in set notation, how are we going to organize these elements? Remember what we indicated earlier, that they have to be ordered in increasing order and there are no repetitions. Okay, so which is the smallest one? Negative 16. So we start the range using set notation is going to start with the smallest, negative 16. We have two negative 16s, but in set notation you do not repeat identical elements. Increasing to negative 12 and then negative 4. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the range given this domain from negative 2 to 1 inclusive. The answer to question 14 is option number 2.